Okay, let's talk about this next thing. The same thing's going on. You're solving for x, but this time they throw in some parentheses at the mix. So remember, not to get freaked out, but that's technically a 1x. But when I have parentheses, I got to go over the top with it. So it's going to be negative 4x, and then negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. Okay, then that's all gone. All three of those things are gone. And then I do just the same thing I did yesterday. Okay, let's get the x's on one side. So negative 4x. Got to move the 2 over, so we'd subtract 2 over there. And then non-x's, we have the 10 over there. Then I got to move the negative 8 over, so if it's negative, we're going to add it. If it's on the wrong side, I should say. Okay, so negative 4 minus 2 is negative 6x, and then 10 plus 8 is 18. And then we simply take 18 divided by negative 6, and that's going to be negative 3. Negative 6 times some number is 18, and that is negative 3. Okay, 15 minus 3, and then we got the parentheses with x plus 6, and then a 6. Now it's important to remember that that 3 is a negative, so when I multiply over the top, it's got to be negative. So it's going to be negative 3x, and then negative 3 times 6 is negative 18. Okay, so that's gone. Forget about that crap. Now in this one, here's my equals. My x's are already where I want them. Okay, so 15x plus negative 3x. They're already where we want them. But the 6, but that negative 18 is not where I want it. So if it's negative, it's going to come over here as plus 18. It just becomes the opposite. So 15 and negative 3, if I add those, is 12x, and 6 plus 18 is 24. So 12 times what number is 24? Well, it's going to be 2. Okay, next one. Again, you got parentheses, so you got to multiply over the top. Okay, so 2 times 6x is going to be 12x, and then minus 2 times negative 3 is negative 6, so like that. Okay, that's all we have over there. 5 times 2x is going to be 10x, and then 5 times 6 is 30. Now remember the equals. Now the x's, the 12x and the 10x need to be over here. Well, 12x already is, so with the positive 10x, we'll just subtract that. And over here we're going to have 30, and then minus 6 is going to come over here as plus 6. So 12x minus 10x is 2x, and then 36. So 2 times what number is 36? Well, 36 divided by 2 will give me that, and that is 18. Okay, and then the next one, just more, all the main purpose of today is to get you to solve an equation with parentheses, and that's all really the more advanced that these are going to get here for a while in this class. So 2x plus 6, we'll take that out, and then because that's a 1, 2 times 1 is 2, and then negative 3x, and then negative 3 times 3 is negative 9, so minus 9. Okay, so I got to pay attention to where my x's are. The x's both should be over here, so we got 2x. And then that's a negative 3x, so I'll add 3x. And then over here, the negative 9's good, but then that 6 has to come over, and it becomes minus 6. So I get 5x. Negative 9 minus 6 is negative 15. So 5 times what's negative 15? And that's going to be negative 3. Okay, same thing on the next page. It's just really more just repetitive crap, and I know it gets repetitive. I get it. Okay, so negative 4x, and then negative 2 plus times negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. So I want to get the x's to one side, so we're going to have negative 4x, and then negative 2x comes here as plus 2x. Then we're going to have 7, and then the minus 8 comes over here as plus 8. So negative 4 add 2 is going to be negative 2x, and then 7 plus 8 is 15. Now this is a decimal. Negative 2 times what's 15? There's really no round number, so if I take 15 divided by negative 2, x equals negative 7.5. So if I get a decimal, no biggie. Okay, this one, remember that 2 is negative, so when I come over the top, it's going to be negative 2x, and then negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. So let's get rid of that. So remember, I want the x's on the same side. So these two are already on the same side of the equation of the equals. So 3x and then minus 2x. And over here we got 15, and then minus 6 comes over here as plus 6. So it's 1x, and then 21. I don't even need to divide. I mean, the answer is just 21. 21 divided by 1 is 21. Really, when there's a 1 there, it's pointless to divide. Okay, next one, you're going to get 6x and 12. Then again, after you multiply, you got to understand these two things and then that thing on the outside are gone. I don't have to worry about that no more. Okay, I want x's over here. All I have is a 6 times x. And over here we're going to have 18 minus 12. Well, this is going to end up being an easy one because 6x is going to equal 6. So 6 times what's 6? And it's 1. Okay, so I come over the top with this. Remember, that's a negative 2 when you do so. So negative 2x and then negative 6. And let's get that out of there. Okay, and again, I want the x's on this side. Well, both the x's are already on that side, so it's 5x minus 2x. But then the numbers without x's, I got the 27. But then that minus 6 comes over here, and that's plus 6. So I get 3x and then 33. So 3 times what's 33? Well, it's 11. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully that's okay. And this is going to be as complicated as this gets for a while.